All right, good morning, everybody. This is Jason from Torcon Weather Team, back with you again with another winter storm update. We're not going to stand here very long this morning, but we are going to get you a quick update here. As you can see, and I'm going to get over here quickly to my radar. Oops. Hang on just 1 second for me. It's having a. My computers have not had their coffee yet this morning. That's not what I wanted to do, so we'll go back over here. All good. So hopefully everybody's having a good morning today. Central Ohio, we woke up with about an inch and a half of snow. It's still snowing. It's lake effect, as you can see. We'll go into that here in a second. But here's your storm, guys. This is what we've been waiting to see overnight. It has started to make its way into. You're starting to see all kinds of winter storm warnings. Right now, we got 15 winter storm warnings, 82 winter weather advisories, and 25 winter storm watches across the country. So what you can see, most of this here. And click on that. You got winter weather advisories all the way up and through South Dakota, a little bit in North Dakota, getting up into Montana, and of course Wyoming. But we're going to get in here and we're going to focus on this down here because this is the path this storm's going to take right here, guys. This is what we're looking at. You got winter weather advisories over in Kansas right now, some in Nebraska. And just wanted to apologize to everybody for the live stream last night. That we were trying to put something quick together, and so that we could test the sound and make sure that you guys got we updated a bunch of stuff for 2025, including sound. Obviously, you've got the graphics on there. We updated a lot of things, and so we wanted to get in there and get a quick test in last night. And I had no notes. I had no nothing, and so we just kind of went with it last night, and wasn't our best live stream ever, but it is what it is, and we got a little bit of information out there, and we got our testing done. So, as I said last night, there's a couple things we need to look at. All the way over here to South Dakota, you got winter weather advisors. Kansas, you got winter weather advisors. You have a big swath right through here, the I-70 corridor, right here, and this is going to be your winter storm watches, all the way through Indiana, down into Cincinnati, Louisville, Kentucky, St. Louis, Topeka, Kansas, Wichita, Kansas, up into Lincoln, Nebraska. It's starting to get up, like I said. Like I told you guys last night, it's going to start getting up into closer to Davenport, Iowa. Chicago may get a little bit of that. Chicago's starting to talk snow now, so we need to pay attention to that. But pretty much all the way down here to getting into the Tennessee Valley, up in here into the Ohio Valley, all the way up to the Great Lakes. This right here is going to turn into a winter storm watch, which all of these are going to turn into winter storm warnings eventually. It's just a matter of timing of when this storm right here is going to ride this low. As you guys can see, that low is very, very prominent all the way down into Texas. Now, what is pushing that low? You have cold air coming down out of Canada. And this is what we've talked about time and time again on the backside of this storm. We are going to have extremely cold temperatures, and I'm talking sub-zero ambient temps. And I'm not including the wind chills in that, guys. The wind chills are going to be ridiculous with this. You're going to see, in some places, you're going to see 40, 50 below. Up here in the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, all the way over to Casper, Wyoming, up here in the Cody and places like that, all the way up north in the northern border of Canada. You guys are going to see wind chills of 30, 40, maybe even 50 below. This is coming with quite a bit of wind. But this system right here is totally been dependent on this low. It's going to ride this low. You're going to start to see this start to sag south. This part of the low, it's going to start to sag south. It's going to sit and it's going to ride this all the way out. Oklahoma City, or not Oklahoma City, but the northern part of Oklahoma, you're going to see some snow. Northern Little Rock, Arkansas, you're going to see some snow. But here's the other part of the problem. Down here, towards this bottom area here, you're going to, down here around Dallas, Shreveport, Little Rock, maybe even over into Jackson, Mississippi, you guys are going to see a little bit of severe weather out of this. Not anything like what you saw last weekend. I can promise you that. I know you guys are still recovering from the tornado outbreak from last weekend, which we did cover, and that was an extremely long day, extremely long night. We were on for 16 hours. I had Dean in the weather office with me. But the one thing that you guys are going to notice is as this comes down across the I-70 corridor, coming all the way across, I would put this ice band. Everybody keeps asking about the ice. You're going to see an ice band right here. It's going to come all the way across Wichita, St. Louis, it's going to dive right in between Louisville and Indianapolis. Cincinnati, you might see some ice. Charleston, you might see a little bit of ice. Columbus, Cleveland, Fort Wayne. Fort Wayne's kind of on the border with this thing, guys. It depends on how far north this thing does push. I mean, like I said, you've got this low right here. We're going to see where it sags. It is going to eventually sag, and it's going to control everything that this winter storm does, coming all the way across to the mountains. Now, the ice band that I keep talking about in the I-70 corridor, going to come all the way across Ohio, and then it's going to start getting over here into Charleston, Morgantown, all the way down to a little bit into Bristol, Pennsylvania, Bristol, Tennessee. I can't think this morning. I'm on my first cup of coffee, so just bear with me. This ice, when it goes into the mountains, it's going to hit those upper elevations, and it's going to turn into snow. It's going to carry as snow. Like I said, it's going to start as ice over here. It's going to carry itself as snow over here to the other side of the mountains into Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, maybe a little bit further south from there. I don't think much south because, well, can't tell you the last time that Virginia Beach got snow. Actually, I think it was 5 years ago. But so this is going to carry into the mountains. It's going to turn into snow. Washington, D.C., you're going to get snow out of this. Philadelphia, you're going to get a little bit of snow out of this. Cleveland, you're going to get lake effect snow out of this. Columbus, you're going to get snow from the snowstorm. North of the ice band, north of the I-70 corridor, we're looking at right now 8 to 10 inches. Don't hold me to that yet because this thing is changing hour by hour. The models are changing hour by hour. So let me go over here and show you guys the model run. And so my computer is still needing coffee this morning. And let me do one more thing here and get something off the screen here. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to pop something off the screen here so you guys can take a look at this. So if you guys take a look at this up here, right around in this area, this is where the storm's going to develop at. This is where the storm's going to come out of Canada. You're going to see it blow up right there. And it's going to come all the way. There's where your low pressure system's at. And here's your high. Your high is what's going to carry this down. It's going to ride this. It's going to be an atmospheric river right here, guys. As you can see, the two lows and the highs in between. And there's your storm starting to develop right there, out there over the Pacific Northwest. It's going to come all the way down, and there's where it's going to blow up. So right there. And you can see it's going to carry out to the mid-Atlantic states. I'm going to back this up just a little bit. And we're going to go through this step by step. So there's your We're going to get it to the right spot here. Now these are the model runs from the these are the 6 Zulu model runs right here, and there we go. So as you can see right there along the in the Ohio Valley, that run right there. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that, guys. So right here in the Ohio Valley, this is where you're gonna see the snow here. All right, there's your ice band, and we're gonna back it up just a little bit more. Oops. Back it up again. See, you're gonna see that ice band coming across the I-70 corridor right there. Now south of there is going to be rain. Georgia, Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, over to Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas. It's like I was telling you guys are going to see a little bit of severe weather out of this. Nothing like what you saw last weekend. But if you look down here at the bottom of your screen, right above my ticker, you're going to see the ice coming across. It's coming out of Colorado, Nebraska, Kansas. That's where this party's going to start at. And you can see down here the battleground. That battleground's where we go. That's the ice. That's going to be the battle of the moistures. So we're going to carry this out here, and we're going to take a look here. Now, watch as this comes into Missouri. All right, over here in Missouri. And I know that's sitting kind of low down there, and I need to. Oop, did not mean to do that. Alright guys, let me get out of this. Clicked on the wrong thing. You can tell it's early morning for me too. So alright, so we're going to cut this bad boy loose again. If my computer would quit acting up this morning, I'm sorry, guys. There we go. And I'm going to bring it up for you guys to take a look at. Actually, I'm going to back this up again. Pause, and we're going to back it all the way up, and then we're going to let it run through so you guys can see the entire map here. There's your winter storm, guys. Coming right down the I-70 corridor. You guys can see all the rain down here in the south. So that is kind of what we're looking at this morning as far as this weekend. Now this thing's going to start playing out tomorrow. Well, it's actually probably going to start more or less playing out today. It's going to start playing out tonight in the northern and central plains. It's going to be working its way across day by day. This is going to be a multi-day event, as you guys can see. Multi-day event. So be prepared for snow. If you are in if you're in the ice area, if you're in an area that is going to get ice, and you know you're going to get ice, make sure that you're prepared. Make sure that you have cell phones. Make sure that you guys have make sure your cell phones are charged, flashlights, non-perishable food items. Here's the thing, guys. This ice mix that we keep calling, sorry about that, guys. Having technical issues this morning. I apologize. So with the ice mix that we're going to have, You guys need to pay very, very close attention to what is going on around you. If you see that you're starting to get ice, stay off the roads. Number one, never try to drive on icy roads, guys. And we're talking, in these areas that are calling for the ice, we're looking at probably half an inch of ice. This is not going to be a small ice event by any means. This is something that you need to pay very, very close attention to in these areas. They will put out icing warnings. They will put out things like that. And we're going to keep watching that right here at Torcon Weather Team. We're going to keep you guys as up to date as possible. I'm going to come back every couple of hours and update you guys as this storm progresses. But if you're in the ice zone, if you're in the battleground, what we call the battleground, ice could mean sleet. It could mean freezing rain. With freezing rain freezes on contact. When it hits the tree branches, when it hits the road, when it hits the sidewalks, the grass, the fences, your house, the power lines. And here's the thing. Freezing rain, when it freezes on contact with trees, it adds weight. And with it adding weight, it causes branches to break. Branches break, they come down, they hit the power lines, they break the power lines, or the power lines themselves, they get coated in this freezing rain. It freezes on contact. It adds weight. The power lines can't handle the weight. And guess what? The power lines snap. You're without power. One big suggestion that I always tell everybody is do not use your cell phone for a flashlight. Make sure you have legitimate flashlights. Run down to your local store. Grab a couple cheap flashlights. You don't need anything expensive. But grab a couple of flashlights and make sure you guys have those ready to go. Candles are a horrible idea. I'm going to put that out there right now. Candles are absolutely horrible. In a situation like this, especially if you have animals, you start lighting candles around the house, you're not paying attention. One of your cats or dogs runs past it, knocks the candle over, and now you got a fire. Flashlight, guys. Flashlights. I can't stress it enough. And do not use your cell phone, your flashlight on your cell phone. You need the cell phone. Everything needs to be separated. Your flashlights, you need that to see. Your cell phone, you need that for communication, especially if you run into an emergency situation and you need to call for help. Stay off the roads. The roads are going to be a mess. There's not going to be any way for any of these states to keep up with this thing right off the bat. So stay off the roads. Get what you need now. It's not here yet. This is your opportunity to be prepared. And I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I just want everybody to be prepared. Now, this is not going to... You guys keep hearing winter storm. This is not going to be a lake effect snow event like what Cleveland saw, like what Ashtabula, Ohio saw, what Erie, Pennsylvania saw, what Buffalo, New York saw in the past couple of weeks. This is not going to be anything like that. We're looking at most... in some areas, 10 to 12 inches, okay? A foot, not 6 feet, like what Buffalo has gotten in the past, like what Erie just got, like what Cleveland just got. Cleveland just got in lake effect snowstorm a couple weeks ago, got 38 inches. This is not going to be anything like that. You are going to get snow. That's a given. It's January. That's what happens in this area right here, the Northern Plains, Central Plains, and the Midwest. We get snow. I'm from Ohio. Hi, guys. I'm from Ohio. We get snow. We get ice in January. It's just par for the course. It's the life that we live. This isn't Florida, boys and girls. But this is something that we need to be prepared for. 10 to 12 inches of snow, up to a half an inch of ice in some areas. Looking at Indiana, Ohio, and Illinois is kind of going to be my focal point on this. Missouri a little bit. We've got the Torcon Southern Plains headquarters down in Missouri. So we'll be communicating with those guys. We're going to be communicating with everybody. Ohio EMA. Trying to get set up with the Indiana EMA right now. We are set up with Missouri's EMA. We've got contact in Kansas right now. We've got contact in Nebraska. So we're going to be communicating with all these people And if you have weather reports and you are an amateur radio operator and you're on digital voice, excuse me. Oh, wasn't expecting that. If you're an amateur radio operator and you are on digital voice, if you are on DMR or P25, 314-424, that is the Torcon Weather Talk Group on digital voice for DMR. If you're on P25 is the talk group ID, or the reflector ID is 31390, and you can most definitely. Sorry about that, guys. I'm having all kinds of sneezing and coughing issues this morning. Gotta love the weather change, the sudden weather changes. It's screwing with my sinuses, my allergies, and I apologize for that. So if you're on P25, amateur radio P25, the talk group ID for that is 31390. We are monitoring both of those talk groups throughout this event. Anytime there's something going on, we activate those two talk groups, and we will be monitoring them. We have several amateur radio operators, including myself, that will have those talk groups on, and somebody will answer you. We are on both networks. Also, if you need to, if you want to report something to us, if you want to give us a weather report, update us with any type of weather information as this storm goes through, 614-960-73WX. Again, that number is 614-960-73WX. Give us a call here at the weather desk and let us know what you're seeing. That way we can get it out there on the air when we come back to more lives. Also, head over to our website. Check out our website at www.torconwxteam.com. There are hyperlinks at the top of the homepage, and you can check out all of our social media links, including Facebook. Let's see, what do we have here? We've got Facebook, we've got Discord, we've got YouTube, we've got Twitch, Instagram, TikTok. We've got them all, guys. So get over there to our website. Check out our website, www.torconwxteam.com. Also, we are currently recruiting. New team members, so make sure you get over there and check out our About page on the website at www.torconwxteam.com. Check out the About page, read through. You don't have to have any type of education. We educate you from top to bottom. We take you all the way up until the level of not being a meteorologist. That's been my new catchphrase lately. So no, we're not going to make you a meteorologist, but you can learn to be a radar operator, where you can learn to be a dispatcher with us. You can learn to be a navigator, a social media specialist. We're looking for social media specialists right now, guys. So make sure you get over there, check out our About page, and then head over to the Join page, fill out the application, and we get you set up for an interview and get you moving forward. If you're a weather nerd of any sort, you do not have, like I said, do not have to be a weather professional. We're going to make you a weather professional by the time you're done with all of your training. So we are one of the largest weather teams in the country. We do have chasers, we've got spotters, we've got meteorologists, forecasters. We've got everything here at Torcon Weather Team. So again, get over there, read the About page on the website, www.torconwxteam.com, and then jump over to the Join page, fill out the application, and get a hold of us. That way we can talk to you. And that's going to do it for me this morning, guys. And hopefully you guys are having a wonderful Friday. And we're going to get into this event here this weekend. And we're going to keep you up to date right here at Torcon Weather Team via Facebook, via YouTube. And I don't know, I got to talk to our producers, but I'm pretty sure that we're on Twitch right now. So, again, coming across Facebook, coming across YouTube, make sure you guys give us a follow, a like on Facebook. Head over and give us a big follow, and subscribe on YouTube. We've got the new YouTube page over there that we just came about a couple weeks ago. I want to give a shout out to everybody. We just cut across 3,000. Actually, we crossed the 3,100 threshold as far as followers on Facebook. So thank you everybody for the follows. Thank you everybody for the likes. And we're going to continue to do what we do here, and we're going to continue to get the information out to you as it happens. We have not made a decision yet. I need to talk to the powers that be whether or not we're going to get we're going to be out on a chase on this thing. But we will let you know if we do chase. It's more than likely going to be Indiana and Ohio. Just because of safety, we don't want to get down into the ice and stuff like that. So, but this may turn into be a live weather event from the field. So we will keep you guys up to date on that. Again, head over to our website, check it out, www.torconwxteam.com. Check out the homepage with all the links to all of our social media on there. Give us a like, give us a follow, and we will be talking